Okay, I got a question today, which was, what are the key areas where sellers are leaving money on the table? Like, how do I avoid leaving money on the table as a seller? I want to understand where sellers are leaving money on the table. Great question. So number one, where they're leaving money on the table is that they're not doing the prep work on the front end well enough. So what's that prep work, right? The prep work is making sure that they're pricing at or slightly below the market. That's a very important thing. The data shows us if you're at or slightly below the market, you're going to sell within the first 30 days, which is going to net you the most money because that's the goal after all. So you need an agent that isn't going to be weak and is going to tell you the truth on what values are. They need to understand value and making sure you're at or slightly below the market. If you're above the market, even 2, 3, 4, 5%, you're going to leave money on the table. I guarantee you. The second area is they're not doing the prep work on the front end to really make the house shine. You don't have to break the bank here, but you definitely have to polish the penny, right? You've got to clean, you've got to declutter, you've got to paint, change some basic hardware. If you don't do those little things, you are leaving money on the table, right? This is money you should be putting in your pocket for you and your family. So don't make that mistake. The other area where sellers are leaving money on the table is they don't have an agent that knows how to negotiate, right? Like, all agents are not created equal. Some have no concept of how to negotiate. They don't know how to extract value. I know that I'm an agent and this sounds very self-serving, but it's the truth, right? If you don't have somebody that knows how to create leverage for you and negotiate for you, because that's really what you pay them to do, is negotiate, you are leaving tens of thousands of dollars on the table, right? So you got to make sure that you have somebody that has the context and the information and the fortitude to negotiate hard for you, right? The other area where sellers are leaving money on the table is that they are not doing pre-inspections on their property, which is causing unexpected home inspection issues on the back end once the property is under contract, right? So there might be water in that crawl space that freaks the buyer out. Nobody's been in the crawl space for a long time. If they discover it during the home inspection, guess who has the leverage? Not you. The buyer has the leverage. So you're literally extracting dollars from your pocket by not doing some of this basic pre-inspection work on the front end, right? Same thing goes in the attic. I did a video on that before, making sure that you're taking care of some of these problems before an inspection occurs, right? Before you actually go on the market to minimize that area. So those are some of the key areas that I see sellers are leaving money on the table. They rush to put it on the market, and they don't understand how to create leverage or have an agent that shows them how to create leverage. Oh, here's another big one. Sorry, I almost forgot, right? They are not either, if they're trying to do it themselves or if they've selected somebody that isn't all that great at video and pictures and social media, they are leaving money on the table because they're not getting the most exposure that possible, right? With technology today, with social media and with video, you have the ability to target your specific buyer and drive thousands of eyeballs to your listed property, which only increases the showings, which only increases leverage for you as a seller and gets you a higher net number. If somebody can't give you a really specific social media and advertising strategy around that, you're leaving money on the table. Okay, that's it for the day. Make it a great day. As always, if you have questions, email me, text me, find me online, and happy to answer your questions. Take care.